Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be counting down the top 10 biggest debuts of the year. Now, just a few disclaimers before we start. This is based on their current view count as of near the end of December. It's not based on any other metric, any other popularity, streams on Spotify. It's literally just the YouTube music video views. Now, I've compiled this myself, so there could be some mistakes. I do apologise if there is, but I'll stop waffling now and let's just get into it. Alright, so first up is Omega X, they're coming in at number 10. They debuted with Spy Entertainment around June this year. I think it's June the 30th. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong. With the song Vamos. And now this did pretty well. This actually has a song I think has around 6.4 million views. Which for a debut is certainly not too shabby. But they've been a grower. They haven't debuted and flamed out. They've released a song, What's Going On, a few months ago. And I know that one did even better. Yeah, 10 million views is just hit actually. So well done to them, got into over 10 million, that's a pretty big achievement. So they really are someone to watch out for next year. I think they're just going to continue to grow. I've seen some of their fan meets recently and God, they've had a lot of people there in Korea supporting them, so I can only see them sort of growing. Spire Official is not an entertainment company I'm familiar with, so for me, it's nice to see a lot of these are actually from smaller companies rather than just like JYP and YG and stuff. Alright, so coming in at number 9 is the girl group Tribe. Their music video currently is sitting on around 8.2 million views with their debut, Doom Doom Ta, which is a really good song. I found it incredibly catchy and I really enjoyed it. But these have been another group which have been a grower this year. They have managed to hit another big hit. I mean, their new songs really got some crazy views. I think almost double. Yeah, Rubadome has got 14.4 million views as of when I was making this video, which is just insane. It's really cool to see that these aren't like one-hit wonder groups coming through that have had a big song this year. They're all, you know, doing well on debut and have continued to do well throughout the year, so massive props to them. Now coming in at number 8 is Luminous, a group who've only had their debut this year, very late in the year in September, and that's the only song they've released. Their current video's already got over 10 million views coming in at number 8, which is crazy because last year the top 10, oh God, the 10 million views were in right near the top of it. But this year there's been so many big debuts, with K-pop just getting more and more popular. But yeah, their song Run, over 10 million views now, have done really, really well. They're a very unique boy group really compared to when you look at the majority of groups that have debuted this year. A much smaller group, different kind of style, but I think that's really nice. I think that's probably why they've done so well. And yeah. Now coming in at number 7 is another boy group. I promise there's some more girl groups on this list at some point. And that is Just Be. Their song Damage had 14 million views and they're only at number 7, which is kind of insane. I really enjoy this group. I think they make some really nice music. Again, this time around they have had another debut. They debuted all the way back in the middle of the year. TikTok, which came out recently, which I've had on my playlist. Which is doing really well as well, already on 10 million views. So these are really someone to watch out for next year. They just keep growing. If you've not seen their Be Original on Studio Tune, go and watch that because their Be Original is so good. So that's what I recommend. If you want to get into this group, go and watch their Be Original. It's so good. Now here is the only group on this entire list that I didn't know about until I researched this video somehow, and this is number 6, is Bugaboo. They had their release pretty recently in October, towards the end of October, with the title song Bugaboo. It's a 6-member girl group who've narrowly took the number 6 spot, currently has around 16 million views their debut. Yeah, I don't know a lot about them. I listened to their song, I really enjoyed it. I've never heard of ATM Entertainment, but yeah, they just look really good, new, like a cool vibe. The music video is really cool. If you haven't seen that, go and watch it. It's a very unique music video for a K-pop song, and yeah, do really well. Okay, so coming in at number 5 is probably one of my personal top 3 favorite debuts of this year, narrowly beating out our last entry, is MIRAE. Oh, again, another group I followed this year. I really enjoyed. Again, more of a classic K-pop group in terms of size. It's a 7-member group. I say classic, I guess there's just a lot now that releases as 7 members, but their music video has 16 million views as of right now. I think 16.1 million views. Very, very narrowly beating out the last artist with their song Killer. But again, this has been another group where throughout the year they've just gotten better and better and better. Their live stages have just been getting consistently better. And then new song, which came out I think only in August of this year. Yeah, August 25th. Splash already is on 21 million views, something like that. Crazy numbers. Yeah, they're doing so well. I really think they're just going to continue to sort of soar next year. Clearly their music videos are getting more and more popular. It kind of reminds me of like when 80s views just went psh. It's kind of like that. So I really think they're going to have a similar sort of debut to them, and I think they're going to do really well next year. Coming in at number 4, we have another girl group. I told there's a few more on this list, especially towards the end. LIGHTSUM under Cube Entertainment. You get into some of the bigger companies now, companies that you'll probably know the name of. They debuted in June, I think it was June 10th, yeah, with the song Vanilla, which did really well. 19.3 million views. It's currently on here. Honestly, it's such a good song. I actually prefer their newer song personally, where they had their new song Vivace, which I think's got even more views than that. Yeah, we're currently on 21.6 million views as when I'm making this video. So I mean, that's a huge, to be your debut song already is such a good sign, I think, with these debuts. If you can beat your existing one, and they've done some really cool stages as well this year. I don't know which to recommend you, but there's quite a few. If you just look at their live stages, they've done some really good stages. They have some really unique choreography, and they're a really good group. I like Cube Entertainment quite a lot, so not really surprised, but yeah, really good group. Right, coming in at number 3, another girl group, Purple Kiss. Ugh, I mean, God, these are under the same agency as Mamamoo, so you knew it was going to be good. They had their debut way back this year. I think it was in March. Let me get the actual date. March 15th. Yeah, with their song Ponza, which did really well. Only just beating these. There's a lot of groups here in the top 5 which have like 1 million views separating them all. And they're currently set on 21.6 million views is when I'm making this video. And yeah, did really, really well. But again, I actually prefer their second song they released this year, Zombie, which was really, really... it's honestly, if you listen to it, it's one of those catchy songs you'll listen to. But yeah, I don't see them going anywhere soon. Will they reach the heights of Mamamoo? Because they're going to get compared to them loads. Who knows? But hopefully they do. Now, I'm going to do number 2 is a boy group whose name, I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to attempt to pronounce. T1419, I know some people say it's T1419 or all sorts of stuff, but whatever you want to call them, they debuted right at the start of this year, and if it wasn't for the number 1 spot, which came out in December, they would have actually been the biggest rookies of the year. So, they had their first album all the way in January 11th, with their lead single, Azurablata, because apparently this group just has all the weirdest names for everything. They have a confusing group name. It doesn't make anyone's life easy. But they have an incredible 32 million views on that, which is just insane. They've released a couple more albums since then, I believe. Yeah, they made a bunch more songs, and they've all been over 20 million views. So they've done super well this year, and like I said, if it wasn't for the top spot coming out recently, they would have easily been Rookie of the Year by about 10 million. So well done to them. And the number 1, only releasing in December, I believe it was December 1st, is IVE. 6-member girl group with Starship Entertainment. They have absolutely killed it. I'm going to have a little check now what their debut song 11's got, but it's something crazy. I think it's got around 50 million views now. The only reason I'm checking this one is it's changed since I wrote this yesterday. Yeah, I'm currently on 46 million views almost. It's an incredibly catchy song. It gets stuck in your head. It's got a very unique beat change in it as well, with the pace of it slowing down before the chorus. It's a really unique song. It's got former members of some incredible groups, which is one and stuff. So no surprise here that they are the biggest debut of the year. Their live stages are super good. Somehow they've already had controversy in the first month. People moaning that some members aren't putting effort in, and then everybody absolutely ripping them to shreds. They've ran the full gauntlet in December so far, and it's only been 20 days since they debuted. Yeah, they've done some crazy stuff. I know they did the KBO Song Festival as well. They have just killed it. They've completely killed it. So yeah, by far the biggest debut of the year, by about 20 million views, is I with 11. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I'll have it in TikTok and YouTube Shorts form later today. But thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new around here. I'm trying to make more consistent K-pop uploads. So thank you very much for watching. See you later.